I was reading the things that white women used to do and white men used to do to black slave men. And it's just, man, it's like I literally could not sleep. I could not sleep. There was a story of, I believe it was either one of George Washington's wife's slaves, but she had over 40 slaves to herself. And a lot of those slaves were men. And no one fucking talks about the shit that white fucking women, white slave owners, wives used to do to black men to demoralize them. They used to make them literally leave all their clothes off and be their slaves. Like, we talk about working in the field, but we don't talk enough about that shit. And that lasts even to this motherfucking day. This is the book Black AF History, and this is about the attack on black men in America. There have been so many gender assumptions in history when it comes to like men and women. And a lot of the times we think of a lot of the black women got raped by white slave owners. Yes, but you will not understand how many black men have gotten raped, SA'd, and basically humiliated by white women that were slave owners, the wives of the slave owner, or the man, the slave owner himself, or both of them. I think everybody needs to get this book. It's here on the TikTok shop for $21, and it's going to teach you about black history that is unwhitewashed, the unwhitewashed version of it. This video might be triggering to some people, so please keep scrolling if it is. This is going to be about the abuse of black slave men. There were so many reports, you guys, that honestly, I could not read all of them. Like, there were so many reports of black men that were humiliated, abused by white women. Like, there was one report of a black man that was forced to leave all his clothes off, and he was chained to the bedroom to the point where his wife, the slave owner's wife, was like literally humiliating this man, and even the husband would too. At one point, he divorced the wife because of her attraction to the slave was more than her attraction to him. Peter Nielsen documented a lot of this abuse, and this happened a lot of times towards lighter skinned slaves and lighter skinned, mixed slaves and things of that nature. It also happened towards African slaves as well, and there was a lot of times when